All right, hey there, guys. How are things? Heading into town, I got a load of recycle, so I'm gonna drop that off, and hopefully it stays all tied down. I just went and checked it, so I'll get a little money for that. Yeah, I think, boy, without even really working it hard, I can make an extra 400 a month in the summertime, 100 a week, without really, without digging in and jumping in the dumpster, just periodically, like, take a break and just scan the tops. But yeah, man, nothing wrong with that, in my opinion. Save the planet, right? Save the planet. So I'm putting together a lot of quotes from the Theosophy crowd, the UN crowd. I still don't know what direction they're gonna go. Are they gonna throw? I just lost one. I better pull over here. Gosh darn it! Maybe I ought to tarp these loads. That's what I ought to do, is tarp it. Let me pause it here. Okay, guys. That should be fine. I just had one bag that opened up. So yeah, it's hard to see because they're exposing their agenda as evil. They are. I think this whole Klaus Schwab, they talk about the dark musicians, the dark magic, because they believe they're white magic. And I truly believe this is where our Antichrist is going to come out of. Is going to be this belief, this. So Theosophists are just basically Luciferians. They have inverted the Bible, and they think we've got it totally wrong. And so we'll go over. I got some of the externalization of the hierarchy, the Alice Bailey, and that I think is like their. Boy, that's almost like their Bible, I guess. And of course, we have 2025 right around the corner, year and a half. Las Vegas, I think KJ. I like KJ, all right, I do. I know, so he believes there's going to be a Harpunzo rapture or whatever. Whatever. Doesn't make him a bad guy or a deceiver. It's just what he believes. And he does some good work, and he doesn't push fear, right? And he doesn't, so I like him all right. And I think Nephilim 1968, if I'm saying that right, he's a good kid too, I don't know what to believe, guys. The only thing I know, I don't trust these people, right? None of it sits well with me, none of it. So, all right, I can't trust in them, I can't go there, right? Not the two people I just mentioned. I'm talking about all these Theosophists and Luciferians, and that we got it all wrong. I don't know what right is, because everything, even amongst ourselves, he's a deceiver. I have no idea. I just know, man, I can't do life. I screw everything up, and hopefully he'll take pity on me, and you know what I mean? That's the only thing I know. I want to do good, but I don't. I always seem to screw up somewhere. But that's the only thing I really know. So I have to believe he's real. But again, I ain't never met him, man. I haven't had no grand revealing. And I haven't been able to get trying. I listened to Isaiah today, about 20 minutes. Really trying to get into the word where I can, but it just doesn't seem to resonate. There's been times where I've been able to really, like when I was having a Bible study with Mike and Patty, his folks. It was about a year long. I was really getting into it. I love how Jesus nicknamed, I forget who the guys are, but the Sons of Thunder. That's so cool. God gives you a nickname, and it's a cool one like that, man. That is so cool. That kind of shows you a bit of the character of God. man, you get a nickname like that, yeah, I'm the Sons of Thunder. What do you call you, man? I reckon his nickname for me ain't gonna be too good. Um, so yeah, so they're exposing Klaus Schwab is like, yeah, so what part of the World Economic Forum? That's part of UN. I think they're going to throw all this current under the bus. I do. So what I was saying, like KJ, and they put out, and you can just check your local news, and they have stories on it. In Las Vegas, I think it was. These people had seen a UFO. The police were called, and they saw a 10-foot person in their yard or 10-foot creature. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it too much, but so yeah, is it gonna be like the alien deception? Kind of alludes to that. I mean, they're really putting it out there that there's life elsewhere, and I don't know, man. I mean, look at the cheesiness of the whole moon landing and the Chinese moon landing. That's even more well, I don't know if it's more comical, but it just adds to the comic. It's just, man, I think a third grader could have put together a better so I don't know, man. I don't know. I just know there's so much deception. I know there was a family yesterday. There was a family there, Indians, not American Indians. They were, well, you know what I'm talking about, Eastern. And my Lord, they're the nicest people. Very humble, big, large family. It must have been two brothers and then their families, and the children. Very humble, very grateful, very thankful, very being sincere, not that phony thankful, I mean, sincere, thankful. Everything you would expect in somebody who professes to follow Jesus Christ. You'd expect that, right? That's what I would think. I don't see it much in people who profess it, very little. But that's where I don't like this. I'm sure their religion is the Hindu. They had the whole garments and stuff, I just don't like the idea of hell for that. Those people are good people. I mean, good as good can get. I get it. None of us are good. And I totally do get that. And even the best of us are bad. Because we all fall short, yeah. But as far as good people go, these people are good people. You could tell, they're raising their kids right. It was a loving environment. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm a ponder. I got to run things around in my head. No doubt about it, things are winding up to a degree. I mean, whatever you believe, you gotta have to hold on to it hard, because these things are gonna start hitting us hard. So like I said, I don't know what. I guess you gotta pick something, right? I mean, I see Christ said, "You ain't for me, you're against me." I can see that. I can see why. But that doesn't mean that these people who are, I struggle with that. And the folks that I went to A with, man, better folks than I am. They are, whatever they believe in. I don't know, I guess. But I can see, again, the flip side of that, when we're coming down to the wire here, I don't think you're going to lose your head for believing in the AA God. They aren't going to ask you to denounce the AA God, which is whatever you wish it to be, unless it's Christianity, huh? Unless you're believing in one God and one way to salvation. They don't want that. Okay, here we are. I'm at the recycle. I'm going to pause it real quick, guys. Okay, good. Sometimes when I pause it, it stops itself. So we got rid of that. It was only 80 something this time because I brought in more plastic. Yeah, I'm sweating. See, Sunday I don't wear a shirt because I'm trying to be cool. I get so freaking hot, man. I can't work in the shirt. In the summertime, I'm used to not wearing one. And it sucks at work because it's unprofessional. I mean, I need to wear a work shirt when I'm dealing with people, one with the logo. We wear red shirts. But when I'm out there weed eating or loading stuff, man. So, yeah, it was $80. So that's cool. His Hispanic guy and his boy, a real young boy, probably about 10, 11. He's out there working with him. So I always give the Hispanic guy, well, at least this time and the last time since I've been doing it, but I give him a 10 and I gave his boy a 5. Not because I'm such a nice guy, but basically it's free money, right? It's free money, and I appreciate them. So, where did I leave off at, guys? Where did I leave off at? So, anyways, I don't trust them. I don't trust them. I mean, it oozes deception. I don't know, man. So, what do? You just got to keep trying, I guess. You just keep going, all right? Avoid the deception, but here's the thing, man. So I watched a ton of testimonies, man. I don't have nothing like that. And then they're talking about deliverance, all right? So, all right, deliverance. So I look into that. I don't know, man. What am I supposed to pray against a marine spirit specifically? It's the marine spirit. What? Am I supposed to? It's this spirit that does this, and this spirit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I have no idea. How am I going to trust these people? Like Derek Prince, all right? Derek, yeah, he seems like he's all right. But he's got these temptations, and if you don't do them exactly correct, I don't know, man. It's so freaking confusing. Yeah, man. I mean, like Hulk, I do like Hulk's spiritual logic. I like him as a teacher. I do. I listen to that because it's just something that jives with me. And I see the obedience and all that, and I'm not good at it, man. I'm not. I want to be, but I'm not. I mean, I try to be, actually. So, I've been. This video is turning into all about me, all about Todd. I don't know, but hopefully somebody can relate to it or pick something up. But yeah, so I'm seeing sin in myself, where I'm falling short, where a creator who's just and holy and would want his creation to go, his creation that has understanding, trying to extend sympathy and mercy, for folks, give them the same kind of slack I would expect people to cut me, because I fall short all the time. So I'm working on that, people I work with, and I'm finding I am a double-minded person. I'm double-minded, and what does it say? He's unstable in all his ways. Yeah, that'd be me. All right, well, it's the problem is changing. I can't seem to do it, so I gotta keep focused. If I keep focused on him, which is very hard to do it throughout the day, all the time, all situations, but when I'm doing it, I tend to do all right. Maybe it's like a muscle that you have to just develop, and I'm no good at it. All right, I gotta swing by the tire store and pick up my boss's tractor tires, and then I'm gonna go get those tools. So I'm gonna pause you. All right, well, those aren't ready, so I don't want to stick around town for a couple hours. I can't really afford to do that today. So yeah, I mean, just trying to, it's like, is there really enough time to focus on yourself? And you know what I mean? Is there enough time? It's like things are moving so quick, guys, so quick. But what else is there to do is to focus on what your relationship with him, which I have none. As much as I try, it seems like a one-way street. But Now, mind you, I'm not complaining either. Just trying to figure this out, trying to make sense of it all, right? So it's moving quick. That alien, I'm guessing that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna come at us with aliens created us, right? We could see. So we're in the stage of the forerunner. We are being basically, society is being indoctrinated into their beliefs, which we see that happening ever so slowly, but ever so surely, you know. I gotta tighten this thing up. It's bouncing all around. And again, 2025 is beginning of the externalization. So we're gonna see some interesting stuff. I remember there was an interview with Clinton, and he was asked the question about life. You know, I think it was after he was president, but life out there, you know, out in the galaxy. And he said, yeah, these young college students are going to be very surprised, you know, things organic and non-organic, you know. Let me run and grab these tools.